I smoke weed in the morning because it makes me feel good. Then I go to work and just knock shit out, right? Knock it out, knock it out. Then at the end of the day, when I'm done working, I'll be like, well man, I didn't accomplish my goals for the day. Let me go and enjoy myself and get my next round of medicine in because every few hours like a prescription. You dig?
Issues when it comes to legalization. Meanwhile, in other red conservative states, you're seeing similar issues when it comes to legalization.
It's a perfect storm of sadness for the industry.
He says cost-conscious consumers are buying less and less expensive product.
Some of the other communities here in Colorado don't have quite as much competition as we have in Denver. They're able to withstand a downturn a little better.
The competition for Perryman's store is next door, which forces him to keep prices here lower than he'd like. Prices have dropped down and costs have gone up. It does not equal success in business. Right there, guys, is another point. Over in Colorado, there's oversaturation of the market. I kid you not, guys. In Denver, there's literally a dispo on every corner. Heck, on one block, you might find literally 3 or 4 dispos. So as a consumer, that's great. You got a lot of options. You can shop and find the lowest prices and get the best value for your dollar. But as a business owner, you really find yourself in difficulties trying to compete and stay competitive. Does not equal success in business. He says his company has moved some operations out of the city and may have to close here entirely if the situation gets worse. I don't know how you survive. I really don't. Perrin wants less government regulation of the industry, but there's no indication that's coming anytime soon. He says foot traffic is actually steady or up at his other locations, just not in Denver.
You also have to wonder, though, Cole, if oversaturation isn't part of the problem. I mean, the old joke that Denver has, more weed stores than Starbucks, there's one on every corner, and sometimes they're next to each other. Like, there might be something to that, too.
Exactly, and that's the case here, is he's literally right next door to another dispensary, which is driving his prices down, which is impacting his bottom line as well. That is definitely a huge part of this story, too.
Cole Sullivan, thank you.
So there are tons of factors right here at play, and we haven't even gotten into people who have their own gardens or who grow their own. Now we're going to hop over to California in a bit, but just a quick reminder, guys, if you're getting value from this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support us further, join the ICANN VIP Bean Club or cop some merch from our merch.
Y'all know to go check out Matt's channel, man. That boy be putting in that work, and we appreciate that. Shout out to our video sponsors. We can't go too far without seeing them, right? Right, 25 minutes into the video, let me pay a couple bills.
I've got the garlic in there. I'm going to chop up this onion. I'm going to put a little bit of water.
One more blend, then we can rock out and pop out for a minute.
Sugar like
it's time to show y'all.
What do you all know about the studies? Have you seen any studies? Are you familiar with this, that sugar is addictive? And one of the main ways that we get it is in our ultra-processed foods. So anything that's processed or ultra-processed, for example, if you're eating a tomato, that's just a whole food. If you turn that tomato into ketchup, if you turn that tomato into any sort of sauce, then it's processed. And it may be ultra-processed, like a ketchup would be ultra-processed, because you can't even recognize it anymore. If it's salsa, that would be processed, because it has been changed, but it's not ultra processed, where there's been all these additives and all these different things happening with it. So we're just going to rough chop our onion and put that in the pan. And remember, we're sauteing these all with a splash of water. Christiana, can you bring me the liquid aminos, please? Thank you. So liquid aminos, I'm going to use those as the salt here to season this up. And let's see what you all are saying in the chat. Rambo is saying, dark vegetables and fruit come with extra stuff. Absolutely. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, right? But also the darker the berry, the sweeter the nutrients, like the darker the food. So Rambo is saying dark vegetables and fruit come with extra stuff. So eat lots of colors in fruit and vegetables and eat from all over the world. It's ours to eat. Absolutely. So that's another good way to look at it. When you think about it, you just have to say, okay, I'm going to eat the rainbow, as they say, but why are you eating the rainbow? Because the phytonutrients in the different foods are different. So you get vitamin A and carotene in carrots or any orange vegetable, you'll find some of those same properties. So like butternut squash or pumpkin, those orange foods. Of course, the green foods you have, especially those leafy greens, right? Rambo, thank you. Rambo says, I love some okra. Absolutely. So I can't remember if okra has calcium in it. I can't remember the specific nutrients, but that's the nice thing. When you're eating the rainbow, you don't have to count